So we go on. 3 field events concluded now. The action on the track carries on with the men's 60 metres final, the penultimate event on this penultimate evening here in Apeldoorn. So as always with the short sprints, we get the flashing lights, we get the big build-up, and why not? Because it thrills from here. There's this absolutely magnificent, I've referenced it a couple of times, it really is quite stunning when you're actually in the stadium, this huge screen that's above the Omnisport Apeldoorn. So first man out, and he'll be in lane 2. Carlos Nascimento, 9 times Portuguese indoor champion, set a personal best of 6:61 in the semi-final. Andrew Robertson has been running so well with heat and semi-final wins, and he'll be going in lane 6. Better known as a 400-metre runner, but really showing his prowess in this shorter sprint. Tamar Burnett, personal best of 6:61 as well in the semi-finals. Coming through as one of the fastest non-automatic losers, but a man who has won European medals as part of the German 4x100 metre relay team. The big shot, the big surprise. Willem Crespo winning the semi-final in a personal best of 6:58. Now, Henrik Larsson, 6:54 to his name, came here as a European leader. 12 times national champion in the 100 and 200 metres outdoors and a world indoor finalist. Making it a second Dutchman in this final, Elvis Afrifa. European Championship silver medalist last summer in the relay. The quick starting Jeremiah Azu from Great Britain. He's in lane 4. Azu, Olympic medalist in the relay last summer in Paris. There's the 8 men in this final. 2 Dutchmen, 2 Britons, Portuguese runner, Spaniard, and a Swede and a German. Azu flew to a personal best and the fastest time by a European of 6:52 in his semi-final, and he won his semi-final from gun to tape. On the inside, Tamar Burnett. Burnett getting big cheers from the crowd here, and there's not a seat spare in the Omnisport. We whiz through Carlos Nascimento in lane 2, Elvis Afrifa, Jeremiah Azu, possibly the favourite. Willem Crespi, wonder if he can upset the odds. Andrew Robertson, he's had a really great championship. Henrik Larsson looked very strong in his semi, and on the outside, Kevin Krantz. In truth, there isn't really much to choose between these men, but that is the man who's possibly the marginal favourite, Jeremiah Azu.
On your marks.
Willem Crespi, as a result of winning his semi-final, gets the very good lane 5 draw. The man from Barcelona. Hush descends over the Omnisport Apeldoorn.
Set.
And Azu once again is away very quickly. Azu to the fore, and he's really got his nose in front now. There's no stopping Jeremiah Azu. Henrik Larsson came up quick on the outside, but Azu, just like in his semi-final, just took it from gun to tape, and 6:49, a personal best for the Welshman. Well, he was born in Breda, not so far away from here. He calls the Netherlands his adopted home. He's got family, he's got cousins. Henrik Larsson, national record of 6:52, and a terrific bronze for Andrew Robertson at 34 years of age. Elvis Afrifa, no medal, but provides the Netherlands with a national record of 6:55. What a terrific race.
What a time, 6:49. That gets him into the all-time top 10 Europeans. That is astonishing. And he follows such a great line of British sprinters. And Richard Kilty, a couple of titles. Jason Gardner, 3 golds. Colin Jackson, a gold medalist in '94. Same weekend, he took the 60 hurdles gold. Christie, a couple of golds. Marian Voronin for Poland, 4 consecutive titles back in the late 70s and early 80s. Valery Bortsov, 7 out of the first 8 goals in this event. It's a real privilege to join that list for this young fella, and he's worked for it so hard. Absolutely brilliant, and the whole of Cardiff will be celebrating that one.
Absolutely, that roll of honour you just described includes Olympic and World Championship medalists. I mean, it's a fantastic set of names there. Viktor Sanyev, of course, 7 times winner in the 70s. But Jeremiah Azu, and when we look at that replay, it was a absolutely stunning run from him. I haven't seen the reaction times yet, but he was quickest out of his blocks, quickest into his running, and he was in the lead from 2 strides into that race. Yes, Larsson did come up very strongly a few lengths to his outside over the second half of the race, but there was no stopping Azu. He had that nailed.
It was almost as though Henrik Larsson was saying, I did a national record, it still wasn't enough, and he looks happy with that silver medal.
There we see the 3 medalists, and all credit to Andrew Robertson. Came here as a late substitute for one of the other British sprinters, and he'll be going home with a bronze medal in his pocket. There'll be 2 Britons on the podium. And we talked over the first few days about how this has been actually a rather disappointing championships for the British, who we talk about them because they're one of the powerhouses of European athletics. But Jeremiah Azu and Andrew Robertson have cast all those bad memories. Wait, there we look at the replay again. Once again you can see Azu. I said he was in the lead from 2 strides into the race. I think it might have even been just 1. Robertson came out of that melee, that big battle for the bronze, and just managed to get in to 3rd place.
You know what, Phil? He stayed so low, Azu, for his first 15 metres or so. It reminded me of Maurice Green. Very, very low indeed, the way he powered through the first quarter of that race. And they never got near him, frankly, and that's a big winning margin. I mean, goodness me, 6:49, 6:52. It looks bigger than that for my money. It's most of a torso ahead of the rest of the field, and he dipped perfectly as well to get on to 6:50. That puts him in a very special club of European sprinters.
Indeed, and another person he reminds me of, putting it into a European context, is Jason Gardner. Jason Gardner, very similar stature, very similar racing technique, and Jason Gardner won it on 4 occasions. Well, I wonder if Jeremiah Azu is going to be around in the years to come, but that's a great championship victory for the Welshman.
I'm loving that gold crown. Wow. Just superb.
There we go, confirmation of the results. A European lead, propelling him into the top 10 all-time European 60-metre men. Jeremiah Azu. Henrik Larsson, national record of 6:52. Andrew Robertson, season's best of 6:55, and a 2nd national record to Elvis Afrifa. Oh, look at that now, the emotion. He was just grinning from ear to ear for a few minutes, and now it's just dawned on him the enormity of his achievement. He said he's got a lot of family and friends. He's got cousins who live in Breda who've come to see him. Well, I'm sure there'll be a bit of partying tonight.